MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Indians look for their 7th straight victory next. Spencer Turnbull will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
To the plate now, Josh Naylor. High and deep to right center. Bonifacio looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. 2nd home run early in the year as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So here's Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
The first base.
So now Carlos Santana. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Reyes will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping up now, Bradley Zimmer. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Jordan Zimmerman comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Jordan Zimmerman.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Harold Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Fouled away.
Candelario.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 5-1 ball game. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jose Ramirez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there.
Now batting, the center fielder.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Santana now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Scope is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, number 49. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
C.J. Cron stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And, man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 7.
In now for Cleveland, Austin Hedges. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Up next for
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Kyle Funkhauser is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Franmil Reyes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 9-1. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Jake Rogers is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
the Tigers, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Victor Reyes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and striding forward the designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Jones arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Slide and a stop by Scope. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the DH, Harold Castro. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is pulled into right. Reyes is there, 2 down.
Now batting. The second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Bradley Zimmer. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 7.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. To short, hit hard. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
The batter.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. One out now here in the Tiger fifth inning, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jacoby Jones is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
High in the air out to center field.
Nick one's under it.
And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail big. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Reyes is in retreat as he pulls it in for the 1st out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Josh Naylor. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
No hits to this point. That's popped up. Candelario in foul ground, and this will land foul. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bonifacio looking up, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues. Ivan Nova gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the.
Leading up for the Tigers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bonifacio, the former Royal, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Standing in, Jake Rogers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Victor Reyes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. 0-1 the count. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Francisco Lindor. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in now, Franmil Reyes. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box, Josh Naylor. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, number 49. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to send him packing again. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Carlos Santana. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Reyes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Jones. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Naquin's under it.
One down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Bonifacio goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jake Rogers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Cesar Hernandez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Going back is Bonifacio, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Buck Farmer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Reyes is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zimmer is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Jeimer Candelario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 15-1 is the final. Cleveland came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Zach Plesac earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Spencer Turnbull couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please